Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Tyler. I am coming with you with another video request, and this is from an individual named Daughter Zion. And that I just want to sit here and I just want to say to Daughter Zion that if you are watching this video, I want to sit here and I want to tell you that thank you for taking the time to message me and asking me to do a video request pertaining to how to deal with someone who is mean to you. And I'm not just only doing it for this particular individual's sake, but for every single person's sake out there that is watching this video, that is looking for a legit answer pertaining to this particular subject. But before I get started, I want to sit here and I want to say this right quick before going into the ways of how to deal with someone who is mean to you. And I just want to say this right quick, that whenever you are in the presence of a mean person, and that whenever you are in the presence of someone who is mean to you, it is so important to watch and observe and discern very quickly what type of mean person that you are dealing with, or someone who is mean to you. And this could come in the categories of whenever that you encounter someone who is mean to you, this particular person who is mean to you might be physical. And what do I mean by this? This means that that person wants to perpetuate evil towards you, or this particular person wants to beat you up and put you in the hospital, or to try and do in everything to hurt you, or this particular person might be saying threatening things towards you that might endanger your life. And or the next category could be that whenever you encounter someone that is mean to you, and this could be on your job or in your workplace, where you probably might meet a customer, or you might meet someone that is on the street somewhere, or you might meet someone that is in the store somewhere, and that is just mean to you just for that particular moment. And that this is the other encounterment when someone is mean to you. And then the next encounterment whenever someone is mean to you, or a mean person. It could be that whenever someone is mean to you, that person could be dealing with a lot of past issues, or this particular individual might be has experienced a lot of trauma, hurts, and pains in their life, and that, or something that has happened in their life that really hurt them real bad, and that something that you don't even know about and everything, and could be the reason why this particular person is mean to you all the time. Rather, it might be a coworker in the workplace, or it might be a so-called friend, or a so-called acquaintance, or it might be someone that is in your family that might be dealing with this type of deal. But I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to tell you something, that whatever these categories might be, that I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you something. It's not very easy dealing with someone who is mean to you. It is not, depending on what type of categories that I mentioned before, whenever someone is mean to you, or someone that is very mean. And that, let me just go on ahead and get started. And this is how to deal with someone that is mean to you. And I'm just going to go back into the first category first. And that whenever you encounter the presence of, or you are right in front of that person that is mean to you, and that every time that you turn around, that this particular person is serious about beating you up, or this particular person is very serious about hurting you, or this particular person is serious about wanting to perpetuate evil towards you in order to put you in the hospital or to take you out for the count. And this person is just being mean to you in terms of this way. Or sometimes this person might say life-threatening things that will probably endanger your lifestyle. And I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to tell you something, that whenever you encounter a person that is mean to you, and then this person is saying all these threats, I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to tell you something, that you need to take that particular person seriously. And what do I mean by this? You need to learn how to protect and arm yourself from any type of injustice or any type of evil that that person wants to do, or that person wants to beat you up and serious about beating you up, or life, or giving you threats that are endangering your life, or that person wants to hurt you, and that you need to take it upon your way that you need to arm yourself, and you need to learn self-defense skills, and that you need to get a taser, or you need to get a gun if you decide to go get a gun. Just like I said in some of my videos, that always check out the laws that is in that state, and what is the process in order so that you can be a concealed carry, an open carry, and in order to get your gun license. And I'm just going to sit here and tell all of you this, that whenever somebody is wanting to put your hands on you, or whenever somebody is wanting to beat you up, or life-threatening situations, you do not show love in that type of situation. You do not show kindness in that type of situation, because this is a sign that that person wants to be violent towards you. And you need to be violent back towards that person with a gun, with a knife, or with a taser, or your self-defense skills, because you have the right to protect yourself from these types of things that is happening to you. And that it's just like the Honorable Malcolm X sit there and said that be violent towards those who are violent towards you, and be non-violent towards those who are non-violent towards you. You have the right to protect yourself from any type of injustice or evil that comes your way. And this is, I'm not stating exactly what the Honorable Malcolm X said, but this is close to what he had said. And I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to tell all of you people that whenever you encounter a situation like that, somebody wants to do something like this, wanting to beat you up or trying to throw the first punch or whatever and everything, protect yourself. Do not sit there and turn the other cheek or whatever and sit there and say, well, I'm just showing love to that type of people. You don't do no shit like that. You be violent back towards that person in order to protect yourself. Because I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say, again, you do not show love and you do not show kindness, and you damn sure don't act like, okay, being real nice towards that person. Don't let that person be a bully over you at all whenever that person is being mean towards you and wanting to do something like that towards you. You don't. And I'm just going to go on ahead to the second one. And this is how to deal with someone who is mean to you. And this is someone that you probably might meet in a store somewhere, and they're just mean to you out of nowhere. You don't even know this particular person's name. Or someone who is mean to you whenever it comes to whenever that you are dealing with a customer. And that the only way that you can deal with this particular person is, which I know this is the answer that a lot of people are not going to look for, but it is okay to fuss for a particular moment to a particular co-worker or to someone else that is with you in that store or at a particular place. But do not hold a grudge against that unknown mean person that is mean to you. That, in other words, shake it off. In other words, don't be bothered with that person. If that person was mean towards you, just as long as that person didn't put their hands on you trying to perpetuate injustice, let it go and be gone about it, your business. And that the only thing that you need to say in your mind, I'm not going to meet this particular person again or this particular individual again. That's what you have to say in your mind, that this is just a mean person or whatever, just was mean to me, a person. I'm not going to meet this person again. And that's what you as a people need to see it as. It's okay to fuss for a minute, but do not just hold a grudge against that person who is mean to you. And go on about your business, about your life, because you will never see that particular person or individual again. And I'm just going to sit here and go into the next and the final one of how to deal with someone who is mean to you. And this is the form of someone that might be in your workplace or someone that you have to deal with on a daily basis, on just about a daily basis, there's someone who is mean to you. And that this person a lot of times is not just mean just to being mean. It's because this person might be dealing with a lot of past issues, or something had happened in that particular person's life that traumatized them, or that person might be dealing with past and hurts and pains of what someone or what particular people did to him or her. Or sometimes it might be in the situation of this person might have had some words spoken to them and it traumatized them, and this person don't see no other way out. That is true. And then sometimes it might be in a situation where someone is mean to you, and that based on the color of your skin for no apparent reason. And a lot of times when it comes to these type of people, either it is something that particular person had experienced in their past, or something that was done to them, or they might be sometimes throughout the history books of what has been done to their race of people or whatever. Sometimes that they see all this particular race of people that they consider them as bad apples just because of what has been done through the years or whatever. Even though I'm not a fan of talking about this subject or whatever, but this does happen. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say this, that whenever that you encounter a person that is mean to you, and that you are seeing on just about a daily basis or on a weekly basis, and this person is mean to you, the best way, let me rephrase, let me go back and restate something, that just as long as this particular individual do not put their hands on you or perpetuate evil towards you, and you have the right, if that person is saying mean things or just being mean towards you or saying hurtful things towards you, you have a right and a decision to show this particular individual kindness. You have a right to show this particular individual love. You have a right to show this particular individual being nice and caring towards this particular person. But just as long as that person don't put their hands on you, and that if you have a particular person that's saying mean things and hurtful things towards you, and that I sit here and I say that speak words of edification towards that person, and then always check and see how that person's doing. And yes, that person is going to be mean towards you. That's what you are to expect. Or something out of hatred, or something that he or she doesn't have no business saying. That I sit here and I say, do something out of the norm for that person, that person is not looking for. Always, if you have that co-worker's phone number or that family member's phone number, that always have a text that you care, or give some words of edification through that person's text. In other words, speak light unto that person, and that sometimes do something for them, or try and, like I said, try and take that person out to eat. If that person rejects it, that's fine. That 90% of the chance that will happen. And that whenever the opportunity presents itself towards this mean coworker or towards this mean family member or this so-called acquaintance, that whenever it presents, that person looks down and you can discern that that person is down in their emotions or whatever, that is the best opportunity to show that particular person that you care, and then giving that person words of edification and doing something for that person out of the norm. If you see that the person that is down, that buy something for them. If that person try and reject it or whatever, that's fine. But like I said, just show that person that you care and that you are kind towards them, and that And I will sit there and I will say, because a lot of you, Tyler, that person will reject it and everything, get more meaner and stuff like that, will say and go away. And this is a sign whenever you find a person getting worse and being worse towards you and being meaner towards you, guess what is happening in that type of situation? That particular person or that particular individual is being penetrated by your words of edification. That particular person is being penetrated by your kindness. That person is being penetrated out of the nice things that you are doing out of the norm for them. They're being penetrated by them. Even though that you can't see it, they're being penetrated, and it's bothering and tormenting their consciousness. That is what is happening here. Because that particular mean person is not used to seeing anything like that. That's the reason why that person is acting mean like that, because it's touching their consciousness. And then in most situations, that person is not able to sleep at night because you're giving that person words of edification. You're giving that person that showing signs that you care. You giving signs that you're real kind and real nice about you. And now, listen to me very closely. That you will expect that out of that mean person because their consciousness is being tormented. Now, as time as that person is getting worse and worse and worse, which will happen, and that person will start getting meaner and meaner and meaner. And most of the times that person will start ignoring you. That there is going to have to be a day that the universe is going to do two things. The first thing that particular thing is that the universe will cause an entrenched change inside of that person. And what do I mean by this? This person shall change their outlook. And what do I mean by this? They'll change their outlook of how they see you as a person, or that particular person will change and will change their outlook of what type of person that you are, and won't see you in a bad light no more. And a lot of times that person has changed so much that behind closed doors, just because of your kindness and your words of edification and love, that person a lot of times will break down and cry and get a revelation. This person truly cares about me, or this person truly loves me, and this person was really a nice individual. That person shall change behind closed doors and have a totally different outlook about you. That person will break down. It happens in a lot of situations. Will break down just because of your kindness. You're killing that particular individual with kindness. And that person has to change in that particular situation. And that person will come and thank you and have a different outlook and probably want to become friends with you. And then a lot of times that person will say they're sorry and will mean it from the bottom of their heart just because of your kindness. And that I will sit here and I will say this again, that when a person is getting meaner and meaner and meaner, that just means that their conscience is being bothered by your kindness. That's what it is. They look at it as your kindness being a threat. Sometimes they don't notice it, but your kindness is what's tormenting them and not even allowing them to sleep at night. But the other thing what the universe will allow to do, because you will find few or some that will not change, or the universe will not do an entrenching change to that particular person. Sometimes that will happen, that person, no matter what type of kindness that you put towards that person, or what type of words of edification what you put towards that person that is mean to you, that the universe and also you, the person that is being nice, showing words of edification, both of you will go your separate ways, and the universe will cause that particular individual that was mean to you to meet someone else that is more meaner, and that will be extremely mean towards him or her. And that in most situations, whenever the universe calls that separation and have that person in a situation that is mean to them, just like that he or she was mean to you, then most times that revelation shall click. Saying, what in the fuck was I thinking? What in the fuck was I thinking? I didn't understand this at first. What do I mean by this? That person realized that person was real nice and good to them and showing them words of edification. But when that person get that revelation, it's then too late. Because a lot of times it be too late then. And I'm just going to sit here and tell all of you this, that whenever you have that particular person that does not change their ways or whatever, that's what the universe and the laws of karma will do. Put them in a situation where someone is mean to them. And then you, the person who was nice and kind towards them and showing them words of edification, you will receive back the same person that will be nice and kind towards you. And I know a lot of you people will say, well, the universe just takes so fucking long. I know the longer that you have to wait, the more better it gets. And I'm just going to sit here and say this, that, again, either the universe shall change that person, or that universe will separate you and that person who was mean to you, and that person will reap their karma of what they did to you, or being mean to you. Or this particular, and you, the person, will reap your karma what you did to that person, being nice and showing that person words of edification and everything. And I have talked real long, and daughter Zion, I hope that this has helped you and tons of other people. And I just want to sit here and I just want to say this, that don't come on my channel trolling, because I'm just going to give you the warning. I'm going to ban you and delete you from my channel if you come trolling. If I believe that you're trolling on this channel, because I ain't got no time for your foolishness. And I just want to sit here and cut this video short, and that for those who liked and watched this video, I give you the invitation to please subscribe to this channel, because you'll receive weekly content on a weekly basis. Thank you and have a great and awesome day.